Stella Rose had the perfect life.
Are you mad? They killed him.
She arose that morning to the gentle sounds of baby Sean playing in his crib. Looking over at her still sleeping husband, Stella Rose took a moment to smell the flowers, to appreciate all she had. "I love you, Nate," she spoke softly into his ear. He hardly even moved. "Such a heavy sleeper," she said a bit louder with a smile on her face.
He's not sleeping, Stella. He's dead. Dead.
She took a sip of her coffee. The kitchen still smelled of garlic from last night's dinner. They hadn't purchased an olfactory chip for Wadsworth yet. Speaking of, she realized she couldn't hear Sean anymore.
That's right. Remember, they took him.
Nudging Nate aside, Stella Rose placed herself squarely in front of the bathroom mirror. She wasn't the most attractive woman, particularly due to the massive scar and large splotches of lighter skin that split her dark face down the middle. She had grown so accustomed to her appearance, however, that it didn't even register consciously anymore. This morning, though, something felt different.
There's no one to love you anymore. No one.
"Honey," Stella Rose called out, "you're going to take Sean to the park today, right? I've got to rehearse my pitch a little bit more." "That's my brilliant perfectionist," Nate said as he entered the baby's room. "You're going to knock him dead, babe. You don't need to worry." A glance from Stella Rose made him cut his statement short. "I'm happy to take Sean to the park, Stella. You didn't get to be who you are by not being a perfectionist," he finished with a grin, before swiping Sean out of the crib and bolting to the living room with a laugh. "Just remember that I made the perfect baby too," Stella Rose yelled out after him. She smiled. It was perfect, her life, right? Something still felt off.
You'll kill them all. You'll kill them all, Rose.
"You have fun with your daddy, little fella." Stella Rose tickled Sean and felt her heart melt when he grinned widely. "Mommy's got work to do." "It's probably that vault tech guy again, dear. Just tell him to get lost." Stella Rose was going to do just that, but something felt off again. She decided to hear the man out.
No, don't do it. Stay with them. Don't lose them. Just stay and die together.
Running in panic. Stella Rose felt lost. Where's Nate and Sean? "We're right here, babe. Everything is going to be okay." Yes, of course," she heard herself say aloud. Shaking away the confusion, Stella grabbed Nate's hand. "Gotta get to the vault. This way. Let's go."
Yes. Oh my God. Run to the paint. You deserve it, Grace. You deserve it.
"I love you, Sean. Daddy's got you. Everything's going to be all right." Stella Rose turned and entered the decontamination chamber. It was very odd, and she had a very bad feeling about all of this. But right now, it was hard to have anything but misgivings about anything. "It's gone," she thought to herself. "The world. The whole world." She looked up as the chamber closed down on her. She watched as Nate and Sean were engulfed by their chamber. She wanted to feel safe. She really did. But something felt off. Stella couldn't help but feel like she was saying goodbye. It began to get cold in the chamber. It caused her heart rate to rise. She tried not to worry, but something felt wrong. She began to get numb. Panic flooded her mind. Her vision faded. Her mind raged against immobile limbs. Then, with panic rising, her consciousness faded to black.
It's the end, Stella. Goodbye. Rose will find them. She will kill them. It will be done.
Blurry. Cold. Pain. Pain. Stella opened her eyes. The chamber was still closed, and cold, so cold. She was scared of what she did not know, but she felt fear all the same. Her adrenaline seemed to want to burst her blood from her veins. It almost drowned out the voices outside the chamber. Wait, voices? Focusing her vision forward, she could hardly see the chamber opening across from her. Nate almost fell out. Nate! A person in a hazmat suit grabbed Sean. "Hey, what's happening?" Nate was resisting. A man raised a gun. A bang. Then Nate was gone. They took Sean away. They took Sean. Nate! No! Panic swam, fought the icy water, shrank it in, delved deep.
That face, Rose. He looked right at you. Remember that face.
She slid the ring off his finger. "I'll find the bastards who did this.
I'll find them, and I'll kill them. For Nate. For Sean. For Stella.